Hey class of 2020, and welcome to another great episode of 30 Days to Duke.
Today we have some very special guests. They'll be talking you through some expectations and realities of connecting with Duke faculty members.
Hey class of 2020, my name is Camino, and today we're going to talk about the myths and realities related to faculty members here at Duke.
Hi class of 2020, my name's Franz, and I'm a professor in the chemistry department, and I'm here today to tell you a few things and dispel a few myths about faculty at Duke.
So it's true that on the first day of class, everyone's really scary and falling over themselves, right?
Maybe you're a little nervous about the first day of class. Don't be excited. You're here, you're finally here. And the first day of class in college, it's your very first day, and you won't have another first day just like that. So get excited about it. Come to class excited to meet some new people, find out who your professor is, maybe the TA. We'll probably go over the syllabus. You'll get a scope of the class and kind of see what you're going to need to study for the year. Maybe we'll do some fun activities, but it's nothing you need to be too worried about. Have fun.
So I'm not really going to be able to see my professor outside of class, right? How do I kind of get help?
So I hear this a lot. Oh, I can't talk to my professor because they're not accessible, or she doesn't want to talk to me about my problem. But we have office hours for a reason. And I'll tell you, sometimes we're sitting in our office waiting for students to come. It's like throwing a party and nobody shows up. Come to your office hours. It's a chance to meet us and get to know faculty from the very beginning. It's a great opportunity, so take advantage of it. Even if you can't formulate the questions, sometimes you just have to show up and start the conversation.
I'm going to be so nervous for my first exam, right? And then it's going to go terribly.
So I've also heard that many of you are a little nervous about your first exam. Woohoo, first exam. Well, you've been studying, hopefully, by the time you get there, and it's your first chance to kind of show what you know, and maybe it doesn't go the way you want, but you know what? It's just your first exam. You still have the rest of the semester. It gives you a benchmark so you can figure out how to readjust or change your game plan a little bit, find some extra help, talk to some older students, whatever it is that you might need to do. But it's just your first exam. It won't define the rest of your career at Duke, and it's something to either be excited about or give you a benchmark to make it better.
So it's true, the faculty members live in their offices, right? And that's all they do?
So I heard this myth the other day that people think that Duke faculty never come out of our research labs and our offices, and we must have a bench in the back that we just sleep on and never leave. But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. We have families, we have friends, we do things outside of the classroom and outside of our research projects and research labs. I can tell you, you might find us on the weekend hiking on along the Eno River with the family, or at a baseball game. I myself have young kids, so we're pretty involved in all kinds of young kid activities, baseball games, soccer games, all that kind of stuff. So if you ever think that faculty are somehow different from you, think again. We probably have a lot of similar interests. Talk to us, find out what they are.
So now you know some of the truth behind faculty members here on Duke's campus.
Wow, I wish I knew that when I was coming in on freshman year. Anyways, make sure to tune in tomorrow at noon for another great episode of 30 Days to Duke.